Okay, the research essay is now behind us, or depending on when you're watching the screencast, that is very soon going to be the case, and therefore cause for great celebration. At least if I'm assuming that you are happy about it as well. Um, Also, Game of Thrones is on very soon. That's exciting development for me, but it doesn't have to be for you. It's time to talk week 12. Okay, the calendar looks like this, guys. Look, check it out. I see 4-ish weeks of work left to go. How exciting! All right, and the work involved is extensively collaborative in nature with a few individual projects, but nothing that would constitute as massive. So here's where this is. This sheet may look different by the time you are reading it. The week of the 7th. There's a gear shift this week. It's from the research essay, obviously, into our final assignment of the semester, at least final series of projects of the semester. And that is the Collaborative Multimodal Project, or the CMP. So I'm going to devote a screencast exclusively to that. I'm not sure if I'm going to visit you guys yet or not. I'm going to put out an email to see if there's any interest in a visit from me. I don't know if there is or not, or if there's a need for it. So we will see. Maybe I want to come see you maybe towards the end of the semester one last time, and maybe kind of watch your final projects with you. That seems like a fun idea. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be seeing you soon, maybe not. I'm going to do an entire screencast on the Collaborative Multimodal Project itself. So go ahead and watch that. You're already watching the week 12 one. So this one shouldn't be too long, actually. So what I do need you to do this week, and there aren't many assignments. I realize we're all sort of crashing off of the research essay, or at least many of us are. Let's see. This page. All right. So the first thing I want you to do is we have to figure out the teams. Excuse me. Editing in action. You always love it. Some of you have told me that it's very fun. I doubt that, though. You have to sign up for a team. I don't care who's on whose teams. There is the requirement that it's 3 to 5. So 3 to 5 people. And I think 5 is a way too big a number for my money's worth. I would not want to work with 4 other people on one project. That just sounds like a lot of personalities, a lot of cooks in the kitchen, as my grandpa would say. So if you want to do 5, go right ahead and do 5. I'm going to do by Monday, April 14th, which is my lovely wife's birthday, I might add. If your name isn't with the team, I'm going to put you with the team, especially if that team has 3 people in it. So if you do try to get away with 3, it's highly possible. But if you have 3 people on your team and I need to put a 4th person with you, them's the breaks. Just divvy up the work. And see it as an opportunity to learn something about collaboration. And that's really what this is. You all did a collaborative essay in college composition, and now you're working on a collaborative multimodal project here in Comp 2. So I don't care who's, which number of team. I should have maybe done letters or something. But if you want to give your team a name, so if you want to swap out team 1, all you do is go up here and you type in, team. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to come up with a nickname. I'm not a very creative person, which I'm sure comes as a shock to many of you. So put your name on, with the team, and if your name doesn't appear on any team, I'm going to put you somewhere. Basically, if you want to work, with all the people at the same, if the schools want to work with each other, I think that's a great idea. So go right ahead and do that. Lots of readings this week. Lots of, not so much readings, but absorbing material. We have to kind of reconstitute that idea of reading a little bit. So multimodal composition, and that's really what this, and a lot more on that on the other screencast, but multimodal composition is kind of a new, kind of a trendy idea in English departments, kind of not, I wouldn't even say across the country, because not every English department does it. I feel very lucky to work at a school that tries new things all the time, and this is evidence of that we are required as college Comp 2 instructors to assign and collect and grade a multimodal collaborative multimodal project, excuse me. So since it is radically different from anything that we've done thus far in this class, and really in any class that you've had for me or for Ms. Stokes, there's going to be a learning curve. So that's really what this week is about, is getting smart on multimodal composition. So read more than a few of these links. Now, there's a bunch of them, and I'm sure I'll even be adding to this list because I'm constantly on the hunt for materials that will make you smarter. So I don't know if I want to click on a ton of these, but I guess I can show you a couple. Creating Multimodal Text is a website that, like I said, requires a lot of clicking, but it has lots of different links up here at the top in the banner, and it kind of explains how to use it. But it's an Australian website of all places, but a useful one. So I put it first for a reason. I'm very mindful of the order that I put these things in. A couple of TED Talks here, creating critical thinkers through media literacy, and then this idea of digital literacy. So, if you know how to read, you're literate. But if you know how to use media, does it make you media literate? I think the question is a little more open-ended than maybe you would think. Making is Connecting is a really important video. It gets you thinking in sort of a creative place. We're through with the research essay, which is, I don't want to say it's drab, but it's got to be straightforward and argumentative, and it's and so does your CMP, but you have this creative outlet this time. So I'm trying to get you to sort of fire up your creative energies through a couple of these readings as well. There's a couple of slideshows that are also quite good. This one from the Purdue Online Writing Lab has a lot about visual rhetoric, which is what you're dealing with. Cheryl Ball, I almost called her Crystal Ball, that's funny, maybe too much coffee today. Cheryl Ball basically invented multimodal composition, and this is the keynote address that she gave that sort of got this conversation started about 4 or so years ago. Useful stuff. Picturing Text is a cool website. It's kind of a companion website to a textbook, but there's lots of still good links and good information in it. A couple of illustrated animated lectures that are almost like examples of collaborative multimodal projects. Kodak Moments is an NPR story, so you would listen to it. Video text is a video that's kind of half the teacher and half the student, which sounds cool. I wish I could make one alongside you all. I can't really, or I shouldn't. This is a good one for examples. Next week is about sort of examples of multimodal projects, but I wouldn't mind you getting a sneak peek at that with anything that Jeannie Parker Beard is doing with her classes out on the West Coast. And then there's a couple other ones, Poems That Go, the ELD, any of the NPR artists, I believe, podcasts will do you some good, some measure of good. StoryCorps and Listen Up are both groups that have sort of, I don't want to say political agendas, but they have societal. They want to create an impact on society, I guess. So this top grouping here, maybe I'll organize these a little differently once you see this sheet. They are a little more teaching you, and then these are sort of demonstrating these ideas for you. So some of them are teaching, like I say, some of them are demonstrating. You also have textbook readings that are important this week. Let me bold them. Delivering presentations and working as a team. So make sure you do read those. Now, I'll let you kind of cherry pick these as you see fit. The more you read, the better at this assignment you're going to be and your group is going to be. So pick, spend your energy wisely this week on getting smart on multimodal text. And like I said, this list will be even longer by the time you'll probably see this sheet. And that will kind of lead into the one turned in assignment that you got to do this week, and that is our final reader response in here. Reader response 3. For many of you, it is reader response 6 for me. So should we celebrate the end of them? Maybe we should. Woohoo, the end of reader responses. So choose any of the above readings, videos, stories. They take place through multiple forms of media, which is fine. But one thing it may do, one wrinkle it might create is the assignment for the reader response, I want it to be, as long as you're completing it in the spirit. You get the one paragraph or the one section that's about, sort of the, what is the point of the thing you're responding to, and then the second part is like the response, like did it do its job? Is it effective? Why or why not? What would you say to the creator of the piece? And you can always talk to me if you have, no strong reaction to anything I've shared with you, and you want to do a reader response to some other article that you've read, or just anything of interest to you. It's getting late enough in the semester. You can talk me into that. So if there's some other piece of, writing or online artifact that you want to do your reader response for, I am all ears. I will be more than happy to let you do that. I will make that a screencast only concession though. So if you're listening, if you're here into the 9th minute, almost the 10th, watching me, that's something I will happily do for you. And keep that between us. Don't repeat it to anyone who isn't watching the screencast. Given the views that I get on YouTube, I don't know how many of you are listening together. That's what I like to think, is that you're all listening to it sort of huddled around the same computer. Who knows if that's true? Okay, so I have this what else here. It's what I do with every agenda. If I think of anything else, it'll be right here, and I'll probably make a note of it in the email that I send to you, the week 12 email. But so hopefully you watch this one, and then you will watch the intro to the collaborative multimodal project screencast that I'm creating. So, all right, thank you. And as always, everybody, email me questions. All right, take care.